In this session, we are going to discuss about Harry Potter. I think all of you must have heard about Harry Potter, a very famous series of books and a very, very successful publication, I must say, by J.K. Rowling, who was the author, rejected many times, and finally she managed to publish a first book. And then since then, it's a it's an establishment on its own, making money like a windfall. So I haven't read this series of book, honestly speaking. Um, I always want to, but then I'm not good at reading fictions. So I read self-help and I read other stuff, but then I don't read fiction. I have someone today with me who is going to talk about Harry Potter, who has read two books so far, and probably will be able to discover during the discussion like how many books are there in total, and uh, to really get the insight or to really be uh, too much into Harry Potter's world, how many books you should be reading, right? So let me introduce Veronica, and she is the one who has read two books so far, and will ask some other questions, and I will ask some other questions, and maybe those who are Harry Potter fans and probably can put the comments there, and maybe we can have some kind of an interactive session as long as we discuss all these things. Yeah. So, hi Veronica, say hello.
Hello, hello there.
Yeah. So you should say hello, Bone Scholars.
The Bond Scholars.
Yeah. Okay. So, Veronica, how did you come to know about Harry Potter? I mean, how did you get that bug, Harry Potter bug?
Okay, so I think you know the fact that we shifted from Shimla to Mandi and I changed my schools. In my class, there was a group of girls
Mhm.
who were obsessed with it. I became friends with them and I slowly started to understand about how, little bits of it,
Mhm.
like maybe long words and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Mhm. You can hold it like this and then speak. Yeah.
Okay, like that. Okay. So, like, I got to know bits of things
Mhm.
from Harry Potter.
Mhm.
They hadn't read the books yet themselves, but they
Mhm.
had seen the movies.
Okay.
So, that's where I kind of got the bug.
Now, in your case, you have not seen the movies, but you have read the books.
Yes.
But in other people, they have seen the movie, but there could be a possibility that they may not have read the books.
Actually, I have seen the movies.
Mhm.
Like, I think till Prison of Azkaban.
Mhm.
Prison of Azkaban.
Okay.
Goblet of Fire.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So if you have to understand that what the Harry Potter thing is all about, so we'll be asking you a few questions, and then you will be answering those questions so that we get some clarity onto it. Okay. And we will always treat you as a Harry Potter expert. So anytime, whenever we will have to talk about Harry Potter,
Okay.
we will always have you. Okay. So the first one is, what are the what is actually Harry Potter all about? Who is Harry Potter?
You know, it's about bewitching stuff,
Mhm.
magic, and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's about wizards and witches who have their own world
Mhm.
separated
Mhm.
from people who are not magical.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's mostly about the adventures of a boy
Mhm.
named Harry Potter
Mhm.
who found out that he was a wizard.
Mhm.
There were no parents to tell him so because he was an orphan.
Mhm.
He was lied to by his uncle and aunt that his parents were drunk and died in a car crash.
But actually, that was not real.
No, that was not
They
real.
did not die.
They died, but they did not die drunk.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, I think I'm sure that they said that they died in a car crash, but I'm not sure if the uncle and aunt said that they were drunk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, so that's what Harry Potter is. So he was born to those parents, and so when that crash thing happened, where was Harry Potter?
Actually, the crash didn't happen. As I said, it was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
There was a very dark and evil wizard named
Mm-hmm.
Lord Voldemort.
Mm-hmm.
People fear to, say his name out
Mm-hmm.
loud.
Mm-hmm.
They call him you know who or he who must not be named.
Okay.
So I don't remember the reason why, but Harry's parents' name were Lily and James Potter,
Okay.
and they were in Godric's Hollow, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
What is that?
It's a place.
It's a
It's
place.
like a village, I suppose. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
They lived there with
Mm-hmm.
their 1 year old son Harry,
Mm-hmm.
and Lord Voldemort came there to kill them.
Okay.
But now James Potter put up a courageous fight
Mm-hmm.
against Lord Voldemort. Like, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
kill us, my son,
Okay.
or my wife.
Okay.
But now Lily, she was a mother. She loved her son.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
She sacrificed herself for Harry.
Okay.
I don't know how to put it
So
into words.
just repeat once. What we are talking about is we are talking about Harry Potter. We have to
Yeah.
keep on updating because there are a lot of people getting connected.
Yeah.
So they should know what are we talking about. So we are talking about Harry Potter, right? I'm trying to know from Veronica what Harry Potter is all about. Okay? Okay, go ahead now. So you were saying something? What was that?
Lily and
About the
James, how they
place.
died.
Yeah, how they died. Okay.
So it was just that curses. There is a killing curse. There are three curses, unforgivable curses. One of them is Avada Kedavra, and Lord Voldemort used it to kill Lily Potter.
Hmm.
But when he tried to use that spell on Harry, something happened that kind of, how to explain it. Mm, it got against him.
It got
Against him. The
against him.
spell.
Okay. Fired back.
Yeah, it
Fired
fired
back
back.
at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
And he lost his powers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because of the impact of something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Harry got a scar on his forehead, a lightning bolt scar.
Okay.
And that's kind of the story. That's when Harry was sent to his aunt and uncle because now he
Okay.
was an orphan.
Okay. Okay. Maybe okay. We'll might have some questions on that, so that we don't repeat. Don't shake.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, what are the four houses at Hogwarts? These are the questions which are very much on Harry Potter. What are the four houses at Hogwarts, and which one do you think you belong to? What is Hogwarts?
Hogwarts is a school of witchcraft and wizardry. That's the school Harry Potter was sent to.
So Hogwarts is a place or it's a school?
It's a school.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
In the wizarding world, it's a school, and that's where they teach underage wizards and witches magic.
Okay.
So the four houses
Mm.
of Hogwarts are Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff.
What is that?
Slytherin,
Mm.
Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Hufflepuff.
What is this?
These are the four houses.
Okay.
People are sorted into their houses depending on their personality
Mm.
or anything like that.
Mm.
There is a magical hat, or sort of,
Mm.
named called the sorting hat.
Mhm.
And when you wear that hat, you cannot hide even the deepest, darkest secret
Okay.
from it.
Okay.
And that's how it basically sorts you into your house.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So which one do you think you belong to?
I think I belong to Gryffindor or Slytherin.
You can belong to both.
I'm not really sure actually. I haven't done the Pottermore test yet,
Okay.
so I'm not really sure.
Mhm.
But I've done the Google tests.
Okay. 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 So you got to qualify. There is some kind of a exam to
Kind of like that.
get belong to a particular place. Is it?
Yeah, they like ask you quick 10 or 5 questions, and
Mm.
based on your answers, they sort you into your houses.
Okay. 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 So how did Harry first find out that he was a wizard?
This is a very interesting part.
Mm.
I really liked it though.
Mm.
Okay, so Harry
Mm.
first
You can
got.
leave it here if you're not comfortable. Mm. Okay. Be louder.
Okay, Harry got his letter. Not sure how, but he started getting letters from owls.
Owls.
Okay, now I remember.
Mm.
Now I remember.
Mm.
His uncle was doing his job. He was a director, I think, of a film called Grunning, which made drills. I think.
Okay.
I think he was the director, but I'm sure something related to a film called Grunning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Mm. Mm.
he once saw, while he was driving, traffic jams. He stood there humming songs and stuff like that, passing his time. And then he saw a cat. It was reading a sign.
Cat was reading a sign.
Yeah, it wasn't looking, it was reading a sign.
Oh,
Yeah.
who saw that? Harry saw that.
No. Harry's uncle saw that.
Harry's uncle saw that. Okay.
He ignored it. Many strange things. He ignored all of them.
Mm-hmm.
He also saw people in cloaks, like, green cloaks,
Mm.
violet, purple.
Mm.
Uh,
Cloak is what? The dress.
that very dramatic kind of a flary
Yeah,
dress.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Cloak.
Yeah.
Okay.
He saw many people wearing them, and he was outraged. He was
Mm.
enraged because
Mhm.
he didn't like anything that was strange or not normal.
Okay.
And then when he came back home, news came that there were owls sweeping overhead in broad daylight. Now
Mhm.
that's a weird thing because owls usually don't hunt in broad daylight, right?
Yes. They do it in the night.
Yeah, they do it at night, and
Yeah.
that's why it was weird.
Mm. Mm.
Now Harry started getting letters from owls. He got one letter. At first, he got one letter.
Mm.
Harry's cousin, Dudley, shouted at Harry's uncle, like, he got a letter, he got a letter.
Hmm.
Now, his aunt and uncle were very confused.
Mm.
Who could have sent him a letter because he was an orphan? He didn't have friends,
Mhm.
and he was mostly at school or at home.
Okay.
Their faces grew ashen when they saw
Mm.
what was written inside.
Mm.
They didn't let Harry see it for like a very, very long time. And eventually, Warren Dursley, the uncle, he kind of lost it.
Okay.
He lost his mind, kind of like that.
Mm.
And he left the house to live in a very shabby kind of a hut
Mm.
so that they don't find them, so that they can send letters. If they can't know their address, they can't send the letters.
Okay.
But one night, it was Harry's birthday, okay? He was turning 11, he was going to turn 11,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of, literally counted the seconds.
Okay.
1 second, 2 seconds, like that. He was kind of excited, I suppose, kind of like that. And when the clock struck 12 at midnight,
Mm.
someone slammed, like,
Slam the door.
yeah,
Mm.
very harshly, and so harshly that it kind of pulled off the hinges.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
Scary.
yeah, and then came in a huge, gigantic man who, who was kind of very hairy, hair all over his place,
Mm.
a very big beard and long hair, like me, but
Okay.
wilder.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and they had a conversation, a very awkward one,
Mm.
and that's when Harry found out that he's a wizard.
Mm.
Harry didn't believe it at first, of course he didn't.
Mm.
But yeah, that's how Harry found out.
Mm.
By that guy. His name was Rubius Hagrid.
Okay. So our answer is there now. You know?
Yeah.
So try to make it shorter so that the people don't get lost in the stories. They should get the
Sorry.
answer. So how did Harry first found out
He was a
that he was
wizard.
a wizard? That answer is there. So who are the members of the? It's trio or what do you say?
I think it's Stereo.
Trio. Okay. That Harry becomes close friends with. Who are the members? Who are the members? So name the members and don't describe them too much. Name
Okay.
the members. Who are the members as per you?
Their names are Ronald Weasley and Hermione Granger.
Hmm.
Hermione Granger is a very academic, kind of a very academic weapon. She is very into her studies.
Oh,
Yeah, she likes to
it's
study
her.
a lot.
It's her.
What?
It's a female.
Yeah, she's a female.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
She's got large front teeth and wild bushy hair, like I said, like me, but wilder,
Mm.
with more volume.
Mm.
She likes to study a lot.
Okay.
And then comes Ronald Weasley. He's kind of a moody, grumpy guy
Mm.
from my point of view. He's a grumpy, moody gingerhead, redhead. He has red hair. And yeah, that's it. He does become close
So
friends with them.
only two members.
Yeah, Harry, Hermione, and Ron.
So that's a
Yeah, that's the trio.
okay. So it's trio. I think trio.
We'll find out later.
Normally refers to three. It refers to three.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what magical object did Harry receive on his first Christmas at Hogwarts? What magical object did Harry receive on his first Christmas at Hogwarts?
I think it was the invisibility cloak.
Okay.
It's an interesting thing. I like it a lot.
Okay. What is so interesting about it?
So it's kind of a normal cloth.
Cloth.
Yeah,
It's a cloth or clock?
cloth.
Cloth. Okay.
It's like a cloak, but I'll refer to it as a cloth
Okay.
right now.
Mm.
When you touch it, it feels like water,
Mm.
but
Okay.
like sewn into
Water.
what? It feels like water. Okay, that's how J.K. Rowling explained it.
Mm.
That's how she explained it. I don't remember the exact words though.
Mm-hmm.
What it does is, its power is, and I like it a lot, when you cover yourself with it,
Hmm.
you kind of become invisible.
Okay.
That's why it's called the invisibility cloak.
Okay. So that was a magical object that he received. Hmm?
Yeah.
So it was a clock which makes him invisible.
Yeah, when you wear it.
Okay. All right.
And his father owned it.
Okay. So the next question is, what is the name of the three-headed dog guarding the philosopher's stone?
It's actually ironic. It's funny.
Hmm.
The dog is a very fierce one, okay? It can probably kill you.
Obviously, it has to be fierce because it has got three heads.
Yeah, and it's
Three
huge.
heads, three-headed.
It's gigantic.
Mm,
But its name is Fluffy.
mm. Fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The name should be something like Zingo. Some heavy name.
Yeah, but it's Fluffy.
It's Fluffy. Okay. All right. So name of the
Three-headed
dog
dog.
is Fluffy. Who is Dobby? Who is Dobby, and why does he try to stop Harry from returning to Hogwarts?
I won't explain the whole scene, but Dobby is an elf.
Isn't?
Elf.
What is that?
You don't know what an elf is? Okay.
Elf.
Elf.
ELF?
ELF.
I don't know. What is elf?
Oh, how do I explain this? They're like magical creatures.
Uh-huh.
They kind of look like humans, but they have pointed ears,
Okay.
like
Okay.
that.
Hmm.
But Dobby isn't a pretty one. I'm so sorry to say this, but Dobby isn't a pretty one.
Okay. So doggy is the not doggy. I mean the Dobby is the prettiest elf.
Is not the prettiest elf.
Is not.
No, he's not pretty.
Okay.
He's anything but pretty. I'm so sorry to say
Okay.
this.
Anything but pretty. Okay. So what magical object? This is what we have already done. So Dobby is also done. Now
No,
this
Dobby's not done.
no. Who is Dobby? We asked, right?
And then the follow-up question: why did he try to stop?
And why did he? Yeah. Why did he try to stop Harry from returning to Hogwarts?
Dobby predicted some things. Predicted that many dangerous and strange things will happen at Hogwarts, and that Harry Potter shall not return because he might get hurt.
Okay. So he was kind of concerned,
Yeah.
or was that a concern, or was that like stopping him from, you know, uh, doing some wonders at Hogwarts?
Uh,
Sometimes you are jealous. Was it out of that envy, or
no, it
no?
wasn't. It wasn't because he
It
was
was
a
a concern.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So, what is the significance of a Tom Riddle's diary in the Chambers of Secrets? Do you know about this?
Probably.
Okay, okay, all right. So, how does the what is this?
Basilisk.
Bas-
Basilisk.
basilisk travel through Hogwarts undetected? What is this basilisk?
Basilisk is like a looks like a snake, but like
Mhm.
very huge, very dangerous.
Mhm.
It looks like
Something like Python.
yeah, something like a python,
Okay.
but it's like very huge and it's green and
Mm.
all that.
Okay.
So it travels through Hogwarts undetected by traveling through the tunnels.
Mm.
That's what we call it, I suppose.
Okay.
Um, let's how what do we call it? Pipes. Yeah,
Okay.
pipes.
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 Mm. Okay. The next is, why is Hagrid
Hagrid.
sent to
Azkaban.
Azkaban in the second book?
Uh, I remember that he was sent to Azkaban,
Hmm.
but I think it was related. Huh. Now I remember. I used Hindi for a second. Sorry.
No problem. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so Harry Potter, he is heroic. He wants to solve everything.
Hmm.
So he went in search to find who kind of, opened the Chamber of Secrets.
Hmm.
And now strange things were happening because it was open. So he was trying to find out who opened it.
Okay.
But now, I'm not going to explain how, but Harry came to a conclusion that probably Hagrid did it.
Okay.
And that's why he was sent to Azkaban, because it isn't a very good thing to open the Chamber of Secrets. It wasn't.
Next is, if you were in Harry's shoes. Harry's shoes. Not those real shoes. I think it's
Yeah.
fake. Harry's shoes. Would you have gone into Chamber of Secrets alone to save Ginny or Ginny?
Ginny.
Ginny. Why or why not?
I prefer both. Depends on the situation I am in.
Hmm. Both means what?
A yes and a no.
Okay, no, that's why. Would you have gone into Chamber of Commerce alone? So you would have gone, or you would not have gone.
I would have gone with Harry.
Oh, you would have gone
Because
with Harry.
yeah, because he is protected. I am
Hmm.
not.
Okay, okay, that way. All right, all right. Good, good. So we have done a discussion of around 27 minutes, and I think if you can find out more and tell us more about all these, uh, you know, the mystery that is around the Harry Potter. And most of the people, they don't know what Harry Potter is,
Many people
including
don't like it either.
me. I do like it, but as I said, I don't read fiction, but I would love to hear and you know just become aware that what exactly this is. And I appreciate the fact that what is that special thing that she has written that so many people are crazy about. So that is what I'm more concerned about.
It's the creativity.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Veronica, thank you very much. So we are giving you an invitation to be most of the times on live with us
I would love to.
so that you can tell us more, so that you can uh, you know blabber more.
That was both rude and
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thanks, everyone, for being there. And for the next time, I think we would love to have more people so that more people can listen to our communication crap. Uh,
oh my god.
yeah, I mean, so we will try to make it something useful. This was definitely useful because nobody gets to know about Harry Potter. So if you have to fall in love, you have to know about it. Then only you will fall in love with something. That's what I believe. Right? Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.